Let's take a look at tonight's forecaster presented by FanDuel. Game 1 so important in a 5-game series, or a best of 5. 73% of Game 1 winners going on to win that series. There have been 29 sweeps during that time. Lester continues. He has retired 12 in a row. The last time the Cardinals had a base runner was Jason Hayward's single to lead off the 4th inning. And Lester stranded Hayward at second base. Colton Wong leads off for St. Louis. Lester's spot is due up second in the 9th inning. Certainly will be his final inning, and the Cubs have bullpen activity now.
That's one of those occasional breaking balls he throws, and it was a good one.
Punched him out on a curveball last time up.
Lester giving up a 1st inning run. Matt Holliday with an RBI. And John Lackey was brilliant tonight. 5 no-hit innings. Didn't give up a base runner until the 4th inning. Cubs threatened with a runner at 3rd in the 6th inning. And Lackey held serve and then got a key double play in the 7th. Segrist in relief for him last inning. Pencil Lackey in for 7 and a 3rd. And Wong rolls over 1 to second base. Starlin Castro will make the play. There is out number 1. Cardinal fans recognizing this moment for Pham. Long struggle in the minor leagues, finally making his way to the big leagues.
You get an ovation like that when you pinch hit. You know he did something this year.
And late in the season, Pham had a little window of a couple of weeks where he really carried the Cardinals, and in one game had 11 total bases, a couple of home runs in a game against Milwaukee in September.
Well, again, they had to have somebody, and it turned out to be a lot of bodies fill in for Matt Holliday in left field, trying to find somebody that had some power, driving some runs. He was one of them.
27-year-old rookie. Did make a few appearances last year. He got in 6 games, but Matheny had some decisions to make with his roster. Matt Adams left off the roster. Pham has the ability to run center field. And his first postseason appearance right here and now.
I love that shot of Matheny and Molina. Gives you a little bit of an insight too into the intensity of Yadi Molina. I mean, eye to eye with his manager, talking about the 9th inning.
Well, they're like 2 managers, really.
Yeah, they are.
Lester in a 3-1 count, and Pham launches one. Tommy Pham will watch this one fly away. They measured it at 431 feet as Carpenter takes a ball. Tommy Pham in his first postseason at-bat leaves the yard. And how about the buttons that Mike Matheny is pushing in the last couple of frames? The Segrist call, taking Lackey out, and Pham gets the at-bat, and see you later. Mabry, the Cardinal hitting coach. That's a good guy to stand next to when a pinch hitter just goes deep.
So, how am I doing, Coach?
That is the 3rd Cardinal rookie to homer in his first postseason at bat. Tommy Pham.
Is that what you used to do to a 3-1 fastball?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
in my dreams.
Broke his chain. That would be worth it. Put that one on the mantle as well, as Lester misses down and away. So now it is the Cardinals up 2-0.
Tell you what, there were a lot of bus rides on the flight of that baseball going out of here, and he enjoyed that trot.
.747 career minor league games for Tommy Pham. Got a little taste last year. 58 major league games in his career. First postseason game, he goes deep on John Lester. That's home run number 9 allowed in the postseason for Lester. And that gives Rosenthal a little breathing room for the 9th inning as Lester back in a 3-1 count, and he's all smiles, and why wouldn't you be?
Yeah, and all Lester had done was retire 13 in a row.
He hadn't walked anybody all night long.
And Carpenter draws the walk. And now Lester coming up against it here, and Madden is going to take the slow walk out. Pitching change for the Cubs. Pedro Strop Eck is in the game for Chicago to face Stephen Piscotty with a runner at first.
The master of the slider, a bunch of sliders to go along with a good fastball, but ultimately he's going to throw you a slider.
Carpenter at first, Piscotty, and that ball gets away from Ross. Back to the screen it goes. And Carpenter will advance. Takes him out of a double play opportunity.
He threw such a good slider that Ross couldn't catch it. The ball was almost a strike.
It's going to be a pass ball officially to get Carpenter to second base.
See the bite on this slider? Ball's trying to catch it, make a strike out of it. Got away from him.
Could be a big one. 1 man out. Piscotty a chance to drive in a run. And that ball's deep. Stephen Piscotty sends one way back in left field. And there she goes. Two-run home run, Stephen Piscotty. And here is Holiday now, still 1 out. And he's chasing that first pitch. Boy, did you think, Cardinal fan, that your 2 rookies would be the ones with the curtain calls tonight? Tommy Pham, Stephen Piscotty. 8th inning home runs as Holiday skies this one foul. And that's going to be in the seats. Let's send it down to Matt Weiner. He's got more on the Stanford grad, Stephen Piscotty.
Yeah, B.A. He went back to Stanford in the offseason to finish a custom degree in something called atmosphere and energy engineering. I wasn't smart enough to know what that is, so I looked it up. It has something to do with solar power and renewable energy. Piscotty just found the power source here in St. Louis.
So many play on words you could offer with that, because he gave the Cardinals exactly that this year. Renewable energy. Stephen Piscotty. What an eruption here in the 8th inning. 3 runs are in. It was a 1-0 game. Madden sent Lester back out. Tommy Pham and Stephen Piscotty all smiles.
Boy, he got a room service hanging slider.
Former first-round draft pick. Never would have imagined he would have been in this position if you go back a calendar year. 1 ball, 2 strikes in the dirt. Count goes full now.
But it seems like, Brian, with the Cardinals, when they have turnover, they stay within their own organization primarily. They've got more homegrown players on their roster than any other team in the postseason.
No doubt, and more coming.
Yeah.
Great talent that has yet to arrive in the big leagues. Half their roster is made up of homegrown players. Rizzo to Strop, and Holiday is out number 2. That's a great point. He's been a dominant regular season pitcher, the reigning Cy Young and MVP winner in the National League last year. And an interesting decision there for Don Mattingly. Zach Greinke had a fantastic year. It figures to be Greinke versus Arrieta for the Cy Young Award this season. But Kershaw gets the ball for the Dodgers tonight. And DeGrom, a former Rookie of the Year, he's been outstanding. And the Mets roll out 3 of the best young pitchers in the game.
But how do you explain that failure in postseason by Kershaw? It's almost like David Price. What, he's 0-6 in the postseason? I mean, you go tell me why.
Hayward, weakly hit ground ball. Rizzo to Strop. The inning is over, but the damage is done. It's rookie time in St. Louis as well. Tommy Pham first career postseason at bat. Piscotti does the same. 4-0 Cardinals.